All right. Hello, everybody. All right, let's talk. All right. So, it's the last day for Animal Farm. We are finishing chapter 10. It looks like I wrote a book on the agenda today, but I wanted to make sure it was very clear on how this last chapter is going to work. I've said since the very beginning of this project that I will be taking up your Animal Farm reading packet. Okay. And part of that is I'm going to be looking for the annotation. Part of that will be an agency grade to say they annotated throughout the reading. I'll flip through and see that you've annotated, okay? The last chapter, however, there's no video of Mr. Richard, me, annotating for this chapter. Okay, I've annotated for you 9 chapters. Okay, usually I wouldn't do that much, but with the virtual and I want to make sure everybody was on the same playing field and we were going to kind of read it together in that way and everything. But on this last chapter, it is your responsibility to annotate. Okay, you're looking to annotate key changes, important information, and details concerning the character development. Things that you would go and write into the character Animal Farm allegory chart, okay, that you should have been keeping up with as well, okay? We have done this throughout the book, and you will be assessed on your ability to do so in the last chapter, okay? As you've seen me do it, each paragraph gets some sort of annotation, okay? Just about, okay? Whether underlining, boxing character information, kind of summarizing to the side. So need to see that from you all. Now, I did link an audiobook reading for chapter 10 that you're welcome to read. Now, this one, he reads fairly, not slow, but he reads at a good canter, okay, meaning a nice pace, okay? It's not really fast. There are others that you can find that read faster if you want to go find it. You can also hit this little gear here. I don't know if you know this, but you can hit the gear and you can do playback speed, and you can change the speed. So you can even make them read slower or read faster, okay? I actually ended up listening to this at 1.5 speed, and it sounded very normal. It was a little faster, depending on what you want to do. And you can always pause and annotate, or you can just read on your own. You do not have to watch or listen to it. This is just kind of a scaffolded option for you, okay? You will also update Animal Farm allegory chart for Napoleon and Squealer. There is quite a bit that happens in this chapter with Napoleon and Squealer. So I should see in your allegory chart information on how these characters are changing, developing, and information about them. I'd say for Squealer and Napoleon, you should see probably 4 or 5 bullets on things that really change and develop for this character. Yes, Jeff.
For some reason, it kept kicking them out.
Okay.
So I just made a note about and put it on like the main sheet.
That's fine. Yeah. You didn't have to be exactly what I have. That's okay. If for some reason you have misplaced your packet, your Animal Farm packet, it is you should have been taking notes on the side. I'll take those for credit as well for this. Okay. Now I'm not going to take up that Animal Farm packet until Monday. Okay, March 22nd. So don't lose it before then. Okay. I'll take it when everyone's together because you're going to use it on Thursday and you're going to use it maybe on Friday. Okay. And update that allegory chart. For the students in here, we're going to do mapping Russia because we didn't get to do that last week, but the other class did. But this last part, I want to talk about what we're going to be doing next class. So on Thursday, you can be prepping for this, and if you get done early, you can even start kind of working on this, okay? So on Thursday, we will be doing the following. It is important for you to be caught up with your reading by Thursday because, number one, we'll be participating in an Animal Farm discussion group concerning the book, in which we will, for those in the class, I'll group you together and you'll talk, and those online will do breakout rooms, and you will be needing to do like a book discussion, okay? Kind of called a Socratic seminar, okay? In which I'll give you questions and you'll kind of have a discussion about the book, okay? And obviously, if you haven't read it, it's going to be very difficult for you to do that. Also, you'll be writing an IACT, which is an individual assessment of knowledge and thinking, which is basically like an open response, okay, a little essay, okay? The prompt for this writing is choose one Animal Farm character and one historical figure from the Bolshevik Revolution / Soviet Union and write an essay explaining their allegorical connection. There is a ton that you can choose from using your character allegory chart, using your annotated reading, everything that we've done. This should be pretty easy to pick one character and one historical figure, okay? So you will have half the class time on Thursday and the full class time on Friday to complete the writing, okay? So plenty of time to complete the writing. If you finish early, you may participate in a quote-unquote celebration for the remainder of class. And we've talked about celebrations before. At the end of projects, when we're done with everything, you kind of get a celebration time. Now, this celebration will be on Friday, and we're all virtual. So theoretically, when you're at home, you can kind of have this free period, okay, on Friday if you get everything done. Obviously, if you're not done with the paper, you'll be working on the paper. And those who want to celebrate, I will give the option for you to watch the Animal Farm. It's on YouTube, the movie. That'll be available to you if you want to watch it. But there won't be any required assignments or anything with that. It's just if you're interested, okay? Otherwise, it's just kind of a celebration, relax, enjoy the fact that you have finished this part of the project. And on Monday, we'll be starting a new project. Now, that is not until Thursday, but so you have today and tomorrow to make sure you're all caught up on the book, ready to go. If you're a go-getter and you want to say, hey, I'm going to knock out everything, I'm going to go ahead and write this paper, I'm going to go ahead and get everything done, I'm just going to participate in the discussion, and then I'm done for the week, okay? If you want to do that, you're welcome to, okay? And I'll have it up tomorrow. So, but basically that is the prompt, and I'll have like a rubric and some more details on like what I'm looking for, but pretty straightforward right there. All right. So for those at home, you're reading chapter 10, annotating and filling out your allegory chart, and then you get started on the other information. Make sure you submit your allegory chart today, okay, if you have not submitted it yet. Okay, go into Echo and hit that submit button after you're finished. And, of course, you can hit submit and then go and work on it more later. But any other questions for those at home? All right. If you don't have any questions, I'm going to let you all get to work on that. I'll be here and available in GoGuardian if you have any questions.